Hello, my name is Kemal, and this is Naila, and next to it is Safira. Here, my group and I will explain about hortatory exposition.
There is a definition of hortatory exposition. Hortatory exposition is a type of spoken or written text that is intended to explain the speaker or listeners that something should or should not happen or be done. To strengthen the explanation, the speaker or writer needs some arguments as the fundamental reason of the given idea. In other words, this kind of text can be called as argumentation. Then, the purpose of hortatory exposition is to persuade the readers that something should or should not be the case or be done.
Here I will explain about generic structure of hortatory exposition. First is thesis. This section shall provide some background information on the topic, state why the topic is worth discussing. 2. Argument. This section shall include a few points explaining why the proposed solution makes sense and benefit everyone involved or affected by the problem, or it shall also be written to substance and opinion. 3. Recommendation. Recommendation can contain suggestions for what should be done or not done based on the arguments or opinions that have been given by the author. And language features of hortatory exposition is using adjective, using modal, using action verb, using thinking verb, using adverb, using simple present tense, using technical terms, using general and abstract noun, and using connective and transition.
Then there is the first example of hortatory exposition text entitled Media. The structure of the first part is thesis. In this part of the thesis contains the author's opinion that not all media is bad, including radio. It can even be said that the media can also help us learn English. Then, the next structure is arguments. This section describes the reasons that support the author's opinion that most films and soap operas shown on television are in English. Many people, including teenagers, listen to radio stations playing songs in English. This is good listening practice. The last one is recommendation. This section contains the author's recommendation about several ways of media that can help learning English, but the most important thing is to be able to have fun at the same time.
Example 2 of hortatory exposition. Punctuality. Being on time may be a stunning social ethic and one amongst nice importance, because it creates potency in the system and implies respect for each other. However, it's one of numerous values that's hard for our students to find out. Inner discipline is the high-skin behavior. The greatest college attempt to instill this with a crazy atmosphere. Why even adults arrive too late to meeting or works. Here we tend to disagree that let's come out to be kept. They will run warning. Most of that area unit enough to create them strive their best to success in the college on time. If this failed, invite the parents to high school. By closing the gates, the college is behaving curly, so that we tend to like not export our kids. Each college has responsibility to implement sensible instructional principles. However, it ought to be in application wise in which sensible college produce competitive students.
Analytical is not written in persuasive language. The purpose of this text is to give confidence to the reader that the topic discussed are indeed important to be discussed together without any persuasive language. Meanwhile, hortatory exposition text is written in persuasive language to influence other using evidence and arguments. Maybe that all we can say. Thank you for watching. Remember that regret will come at the end, not in the front.